Definitely. And the no medic bonus has been voided. They did not trick us like some other teams have.
And they are moving to that spot that a lot of teams have used.
Yeah, they are. And this is kind of like a 5-prong hold, and it can get really chaotic really fast if you just don't keep on top of your lanes. Some nice beginning extensions here by Benchwarmer. Just a general spread. Bonepound's on the ramp hold with illeth and the Firebug. FreedSnipers. Berserker Firebug combo on that hallway. That's a pretty classic combination. And so far, we're seeing illeth kind of go all over the place with that Berserker speed of his, especially in Z time. So far, nothing just but a little bit of trash. It is interesting to see illeth moving around so much. That means they are talking quite a bit. Nice extensions by Benchwarmer here. Have we had that Scrake spawn? I don't think we've had that Scrake spawn.
Yeah, I've been waiting for them, but I haven't seen it.
It's got a husk spawn. Just one single husk coming over the ramp. Can cause some trouble, though, if you don't pay attention to him. I know very, very well.
All right, I finally hear the Scrake's footsteps. Here he is at the base. Benchwarmer even asked.
Yeah, this is a little bit different than from, earlier games. Those Scrakes, they kind of came out pretty fast, but these took their time. They all got lost. All 3 of these Scrakes. Oh, there is one Scrake right behind Patata. Patata using that medic skill where, they during Z time they just puff medic gas. It's such a good skill. It allows the medic to just romp around and just buff people with the gas. So here's the wave 2 objective hold. I like this whole hold. It's cool. Because, you have a lot of room. It gives, pretty much every lane is fairly exciting, and you always kind of appreciate holds like that because sometimes there are holds where, the one lane is kind of slow and every other lane is just getting all the fun. So you always feel bad for that one person on the slow lane. Early Scrake Crovel takedown right there. Just like to point that out. Crovel takedown. So getting a little bit of a push with some QPs down that ramp from the building.
It's an FP coming over the ramp.
Gonna get a small pincher here. Small pinch here. Really good time for that Z time. Notice Meow how illeth was like kind of blocking those QPs from really pushing everyone else in. That's that combo of that medic Berserker. Medic allows Berserker to absorb so much damage. Another quarter coming over that ramp. And from the truck. Double husk from the basement. BoxyScorpion is
pretty low.
Yeah.
But those heals got on quick.
Yeah, definitely. Patata is working with the 201 right now, so the darts aren't as fast as they will be later. But no big deal. Got a couple scrakes to end this wave. 6 left. About just over 4 minutes. Making good time. I hear a flesh pound. There is a flesh pound coming from behind here. You gotta love those wave ending flesh pounds.
It's just making an entrance, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know? It's gotta be fashionably late, you know?
But fashionably dead.
Exactly. Look at him stumbling around.
And they're just doing some cleanup. These last 2 scrakes.
Illeth with the emote in front of the scrake. Double Crovel takedown. Alright, now this is the hold I keep talking about. All these other nomadic runs, I'm like, this is the hold you really kind of want a medic in.
The T-bone hold.
Yeah, the T-bone.
T-bone steak hold.
The T-bone steak.
It is a slaughterhouse, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Now I'm getting hungry.
I mean, I wouldn't pick up my ribeyes here for my next family barbecue, but you know.
Right? Yeah, I probably
This is a
wouldn't.
scary hold.
What a medic allows them to do here, it allows them to just kind of hold a lane a little bit. A lot of the other teams, when they no medic it, they have to pull back just ever so slightly. But a medic will allow you to absorb that damage and kind of just hang out there. So slightly different way of holding some other teams. They got one single sharpshooter on that crate lane is what I'm going to call it. And they're keeping the Fire Bug and the Berserker together. That classic combination. Oh, I see Patata's gotten the Hemo Goblin. That weapon is so good. There's a flesh pound pushing in the middle lane. Patata with the Stolo, which is a combination of stolen kill and solo. It's like BoxyScorpion's lane is getting pushed in a little bit. Illith is there to help. Really good job of keeping those riders at bay, allowing Boxy to move back up, take down this flesh pound. Or quarter pound.
Oh, there's a parade of sirens coming in on Freed's side.
Oh, is there?
Henry's wives.
Oh, look at that, you know? And you understand why Henry was in financial ruin. All the marriages, you know?
I'm reloading.
Couple of QPs. Illis blocking them.
Yep, easily dealt with. This front line looks nice and clogged with trash. However, these bloats are kind of making it difficult. This is kind of where you would want to prep bloats and just that way the commando could just pop the bodies for Z time. I see FreedSnipers using the Dragon's Breath. Dragon's Breath ground fire is very potent. It doesn't last very long, but it's very potent ground fire. It just clears trash like no one else. A really good freeze on that ending large spawn is double flesh pound and single scrake. Really well played. Team's making a good pace here. 7.5 minutes here with at wave 3. Now, I saw a team decide to hold here again, and I thought that was crazy. I wonder where they are going to hold this next wave. Oh. Looks like they're going down to the basement here.
Hey, big bounty.
Coco credit hold.
Yeah, this is the Coco alt hold. Everyone's been crediting good old Coco with this hold. When you and I played this in Turbo Survival, it was pretty heavy.
It's pretty spicy.
Yeah, it was pretty spicy. And notice that the lights are on. You know, we didn't know that the lights are on. You can turn them off. It's nice that the lights are on here.
We embrace the darkness, though.
Yeah, exactly. They're doing a similar version of what the VTubers did and kind of just consolidate that front lane all into one lane.
Yep, we got Freed solo in the back lane and everyone up front.
Yeah, he's just laying down fire on that
Oh
stick.
no! Illith is with them right now, but I'm sure he'll be shifting a lot.
Yeah, Illith seems to be roaming around.
Those husks doing work.
Yeah.
I know you know how that feels.
Yeah, doing what they do best. You know, I can feel those hush shots, you know. I am a fan of the spicy meatballs. They're really good, you know, the nice pasta sauce. I'm hungry, I'm sorry. Good Z time making quick work of some flesh pound. Something that's a little bit scary about how they are holding that back lane is we're seeing them turn that corner a lot. And it's hard, you know, as a medic when you have to move around. Hopefully that doesn't disrupt them. And line of sight is very important.
Got 2 Scrakes moving down on the right.
Yep, double Scrake. See if they can just hold it steadfast. Good Z time here.
And they are pushed from the door a little bit, so
Yeah,
probably see that second one late.
right. Yeah, the Z time might be over before they engage that last Scrake. These Z times pop, it's such a good time. They're making quick work of this wave. One really good thing about this spot is the spot is fast. We've seen many teams use this hold. Not only is it a fun hold, but it's a fast hold, which means that the Zeds will spawn around the corner. Which also helps when you're, you know, have to hunt for the last few. Nice ending double flesh pound here. Perfect freeze, freezing them both and that husk. That husk is still alive. You have to be careful. There we go. I'm a little wary of us.
Yeah, I hear a little fear in your voice.
Well played. That last Scrake is off in the back. However, Illith with that mace and shield. And those flares. Oh my goodness. Lighting the path.
Power of the sun.
In the palm of my hand.
In the palm of my
So I noticed how FreedSnipers went to a trader that was really close to him while everyone else went off to the next hole. Thought that was really interesting. That was really interesting and really just smart, quick thinking.
Reloading. Awesome. Drinks are on me.
So let's see. We've had a little bit of flip-flopping here. Each team will hold one side or the other side. So I'm really curious to see which side they're holding. Looks like they're going to hold the side away from the hole in the wall. That's how I'm gonna. That's what I'm gonna call it. I think we've only seen one team hold the other side. That was the new K9 brothers. And a nice spawn to start. I can see them, but they are far away. But they will be there. That is a fun looking spawn there.
3 FPs, 3 Scrake.
Yeah.
They still got a ways.
Mm-hmm. Thankfully, they can't see them, so those flash guns won't time.
Extra crispy.
Just a single quarter, followed by triple husk, but nothing they should be able to deal with.
And there they go. They're raging.
3 flesh pounds
Oh,
raised. I
all
wonder
3.
if they saw them. I'm not sure where they saw them. But this is going to push them in a bit. This is 3 flesh pounds. It's hard to take down 3 flesh pounds when they're all raging. This is going to make a little bit of chaos. This Z time is very needed. They're going for the 3. They got the 3 from downtown. Good job not just completely collapsing and, you know, keeping strong.
Yeah, I was actually surprised they all 3 raged.
Yeah, I'm not sure where they saw them from. Maybe they like saw like a glimpse of their legs or something from that ramp. But this Scrake's just still kind of lumbering around. But nothing is that time can't cure. FreedSnipers lane is just covered in ground fire. Just about 100 Zeds to go. They're doing a really good job holding this objective. I hope they can keep strong. We got a race Scrake who was stunned. Looked like stunned by that firebug perk. I think it's called Zedsplosion. Correct me if I'm wrong.
And there's 2 more FPs coming from the ambulance.
And one of them is raging, so they are seeing them.
Benchwarmer about to take a tap. Luckily, there's 2 QPs behind this FP.
Oh, they need to take this FP down. He's surviving a little too long. Only 27 to go, so Z times are going to be a little tough to come across. Especially with the flesh pound hitting you. But good job taking that flesh pound down. You know, when you have limited Z times, you just have to, you gotta just do what you can in those Z times that you got. Nice Goombang.
Goombang! You got MVP for me already.
You know, I highlight Goombas in every cast, and I was just gonna say that was some incredible Goombang. Although I don't think that Scrake fell. I think he blocked it.
Yeah, he looked like he was actually surfing for a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, when you jump on a Scrake's head, if the Scrake is like blocking, he won't fall. Makes me sad. Sad is I would say. I don't entirely know that.
Yeah, we're too old for that. I just aged you for the whole audience.
It's okay if my Festivus Seinfeld intro in one of the casts didn't do it. That will for sure. So this waves the objective. I'm happy to see that they're doing it. This has been a scary objective.
The infamous pit.
Yeah, the infamous pit. It's really scary because of the possibility of time rages coming down the alley here. Time rages or sight rages. Basically, you know, a flesh pound sees you, just in case anyone doesn't know. When those flesh pounds see you, they just a timer starts ticking, and they really, really, really don't like seeing players. Okay. If this gets spicy enough, we may do a war room for this. A double flesh pound coming through the triple flesh pound coming through that door. Actually,
Nice
it's a quad.
freeze.
Yeah, really good freeze. Look at that Helios in Z time.
Power of the sun.
The palm of my hand. That's twice now, but it's great.
It's a good joke.
It's great. That Z time was really clutch for those quad flesh pounds. Doing a really good job. Illith is doing a really good job of like holding Largest there instead of letting them push. Porters are really just push you in and kind of wrecking ball hold. That sounds like a nice spawn. The double quarter coming from that alley. Here's something. There we go. It's gonna be a double flesh on double scrape coming out of that door. That doorway seems really heavy. Great time for a Z time here. Look at Illith in that Z time. Illith using the Spartan skill, which allows him to move around in real time. And
Oh, the back end.
Yeah.
2 FP, 2 scrape.
Oh, nice.
And the objective is complete.
Objective is complete. They're getting pincered here a little bit. They need to be careful. They got to stay on top of it here. Just under 50 to go. But that Z time is curing all ailments. Excellent Z times here by Benchwarmer.
A couple more larges in the back. And at the door.
Man, that door, dude. That door is really quite something. You know, people worried about that alley. I'd worry about that door.
Not very much. How's that?
Now time for them to go on the hunt. Let's see if we got some cooperation from those long-lost Skrakes.
Yeah, they have this one here, but I don't see. Oh, that was the last one.
They killed. There was a second one.
Quick.
They apparently killed it. It was something else. So notice that Illith is using the nail gun as a berserker. The nail gun does an incredible amount of damage. And in Z time, with the Spartan skill, you can move and shoot in real time, and that's just so much damage you can do. So much damage. And flesh pounds take a lot of damage from nails.
And they're sitting up in the Cocoa hallway again.
Yep, going back to the Cocoa hallway.
Everyone's favorite hold.
Definitely for speed. They're here at just about 18 minutes right now.
Anyone need a weapon? Everyone got enough ammo? More than enough, thanks.
The one thing that the medic is doing for them, well, multiple things the medic is doing, but the medic is not only charging them a bunch of money for their insurance, as Patata just said in chat, but the medic is buffing, and with the Hemogoblin is also debuffing things. So when you shoot larges with the Hemogoblin, it debuffs them so they don't hit as hard. It can be really, really helpful. Of course, the buffs are paramount. So I just see some Helios and Zed time action going in through the back. Looks like illeth has run up the stairs to take a Fleshpound out early. Now there's 2 other Fleshpounds. They saw him, so they will time rage if they don't kill them fast enough. Should be fine with the Zed time, however. Looks like got one. There is a Raging Fleshpound coming down at illeth and Freed.
Got an FP with 3 husks coming in close.
Oh, that poor Fleshpound. Good time for the Zed times here. Nice job on that first Fleshpound. Fleshpound pushed him in a little bit, but they handled it nicely.
Yeah, just a little love tap.
Yeah, you know? That's what you got the medic there for, right? Health is a resource, as some people like to say.
Much better.
And medics usually like to see their teammates get hurt. Not only because, you know, healing is part of their thing, but something about medics, man. Now they got a nice big spawn here of some quarters and some scrakes here. You know, the quarters are pushing them in a bit. There's not too much room to back up, so they need to handle these pretty quickly.
A freeze will help with that.
Yeah,
And a Zed time.
and a Zed time. Great combination there. Now they're still getting pushed in. And that's the thing that Scrakes and Quarters can do. Oh, looks like
no.
we got a bunch at the back. A quad Fleshpound in the back here.
It's a good freeze.
Really good freeze there.
Got 1 loose still.
They gotta be careful for that corner here. They have to be careful for that corner there. Oh man, they got that Fleshpound down. It's an ending 3 Scrakes here in the back. That was an exciting moment. When I first switched over there, I saw illeth in the corner, and I was like, oh man, there's 4 Fleshpounds. They held strong 20 minutes, about to hit 21 minutes here. The end of wave 7. Moving on to wave 8. This team is making great time. And they're just gonna stay with this hold. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Alright.
My cats agree. They're both here.
Got all the cats in the house, dude.
This some kind of freaky horror movie set?
Taking a little bit of time in this trader time here. But they're getting ready. They're getting ready.
Give me a sec. I'm reloading. Heads up, reloading.
Bonepound, angry with the ground there. Shot the ground a couple times since SPF. I mean, this
Gotta
is...
do it. It's his name.
Yeah. And this is killing floor. Am I right? All right, everybody? Right?
You're right for once. Looks like the back has all the action as a moment.
Yeah, illeth needs to be careful here. Did he make it back down? He did. That's a quad Fleshpound behind.
Fleshpound's crashing our gig.
More QPs coming in.
Yep. It looks like since illeth is pushing out, he's getting the attention of more larges than would normally be back there. Well, that Rage Fleshpound coming, pushing them back a bit, but he's dealt with. There's so much fire on that lane. It looks nice and warm and cozy. I feel like I'm about to take a trip to Floss in Paradise. You know what I mean?
What? More movie quotes from movies I've never seen.
You've seen that movie. It's the hell of it. Come on.
Wait up. New maggot.
Maybe.
New equipment.
Yeah, Illith's definitely getting the attention of these flesh pounds, and the Z time allowed him to just absolutely delete a flesh pound with his nail gun. Looks like he's about to go after another one, and my oh my.
That's being a Scrake trickling into the long lane and another Scrake.
Nice. There's still a double FP coming down to the back lane. Oh boy. They don't stand a chance. Really good Z times by Benchwarmer here. Oh, that Scrake decided to absolutely ignore that freeze. He might have been frozen before.
Yeah, he turned the corner rage, so.
Yeah.
3 Scrakes coming in.
And a triple flesh pound in the back. Oh, Helios in that time.
It's too good.
It's too good. Illith needs to be a little careful here. Not to get cornered, he's surrounded a little bit. Thankfully, Berserker can take so much damage with that shield.
He's even sunken into the ground a little bit.
Yes, he has what people in our CD community call bonitis, and that basically means he's sinking into the ground like quicksand. He's becoming one with the floor. That might be concerning because this is killing floor, and he's joining the other side. It's
Osmosis.
just he's becoming Osmosis Jones.
Yeah. Jack of all trades.
Nice work on those ending larges, and just under 25 minutes at the end of wave 8. They're making really good time. Right now, Illith leading the way in damage with just about 230,000 damage. So much thanks to that nail gun. I cannot stress enough how much damage the nail gun, the Vlad 1000, can do. It is an awesome weapon.
Keep your bloody head in the game.
FreedSnipers, right behind him, at 207,000 damage. That's kind of showing how heavy that back lane is, right?
I know the last match we casted, I don't remember it being that busy back here, but it seems pretty crazy.
Yeah. I think it's because Illith is pushed up.
Pushing up, yeah.
Yeah. The flesh pounds don't like that.
They don't like to see people like me. I get angry, Like, why are you in my yard?
Yeah, exactly. Get off my lawn. Is it lawn or lawn? Okay, I'll stop. I got a dollar going down that back lane here. Oh, look at Illith holding those QPs there for Freed.
Yeah, just blocking them in.
Yeah, that's just that's great anti-QP power right there, because QPs just want to push you in, but a Zerk can just kind of hang out there. Patata doing a really good job keeping people healed. Oh, there's that Helios and Vlad and Z Time making quick work of some flesh bounce in the back.
Oh, that freeze missed all 3 of those larges.
No. They do have. Oh, they only have 1 sharp. So this is something different from all the other teams. They only have 1 sharpshooter. They only really have 1 source of in-cap power. Outside of FreedSnipers' occasional Z-explosion stunts.
Watch it. I'm reloading.
Now another couple flesh bounds. They did get pushed back from that last large push. They're getting some good dead times from Benchwarmer, however. Oh, and BoxyScorpion's got to be careful here not to back up into the wall with the flesh pound. That front lane is getting pushed back a little bit. Something to watch. And look at illeth actually.
Yeah, just charging up over this side.
Yeah.
Great communication.
Yeah, excellent communication. I think he's sinking more and more into the ground. That front lane's doing a good job of recovering after that push. Can't stress enough how quick you have to try to recover in CD.
Missed you, buddy. Kill her before she opens her gob.
A couple more flesh bounds are going to come in to push this 3 flesh bounds.
Give me a
They're
sec.
going to come and push the
Reloading.
front lane here.
Perfect Z time.
Really good time for us that time. Now he's got a couple more things to extend off. That might be
Hey,
it.
you. Faster, faster.
There was a body there. You have to be careful leaving bodies. Bodies can crit you.
Much better.
I look at the back lane and just see some excellent Helios action. Such a satisfying sound too. I like shooting the Helios. Sounds fun. Sounds good.
Ah, this place needs to redecorate.
Pew 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 pew.
Give me a sec. I'm reloading.
All right. That is all for Wave 9. They're on to Wave 10. I think we'll do a war room for this Wave 10 because this hold has been very, very tense. It has been a tough hold here. I am assuming that they are going to do the hold. I could also say it's Wave tense. Yes. That is good.
No one's too good.
I am assuming that they're going to hold this objective hold. I don't really see anyone up there, however.
There's Freed, but he's leaving. Are they not going to hold it?
Oh, looks like they're not going to hold the Wave 10 objective hold. They're going to stick with what's been working, and they're just going to hold the Coco alt hold. I like that Coco's got his own hold now.
Illith just chilling in the ground.
Yeah.
We might lose him to gravity soon.
I s-
Can only see his head.
Yeah, is he going to be able to breathe? All Scrape's going to have to do is just step on him, you know?
A real Goomba.
Now they
Got
make
two
it really
FPs
good.
coming in with 3 sirens in this front door.
Oh, wonderful. I'm gonna pull us into the war room, and let's listen to this wave here.
Okay.
Keep going.
I don't know.
I don't know.
He's going places, that's for sure.
It's just sure.
Shit.
Freezing again.
Yeah, thank you.
Nading.
Nice.
Come on, come on!
Alright, nading that.
I have.
They're probably all gonna die soon.
All good.
If this gets dropped, we might need help. Maybe. No, we're actually completely fine.
Another pound up on the stairs.
We got a gamer. Oh, what do you trip over?
Fire. Solid
yeah.
object.
Clearly.
I have.
He's not dead. Now he's dead.
That's kind of a hot take, Freed.
Oh! I don't get it. Can you explain that to me?
No, because then Ryan will get mad at me. I love you, Ryan.
I gotta reload everything.
Just keep you up here.
Oh, okay.
You guys are doing great. I think the Giga squad might have gotten staggered or something. Dude, what are they? Ouch.
Freeze these 2
Maybe
times.
there's a lot
Freeze,
on it.
freeze.
Freeze.
Extra crispy.
Where? Oh, I do a parry.
I have.
Mhm.
Look at him, he's jumping in the air.
Wait, your house is back there. Watch out.
Yeah, like 2 of them.
The trash up there?
No,
Waiting.
nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna straight back down. There's just 2 slashers. We're almost at MM. Look at these dudes. We got 1 gamer.
Bro,
2
look at
games.
these dudes.
Freeze.
And look at these. There's a lot of roads. Would you like to not corner glitch? You just gonna corner glitch?
A little bit of a big giga here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a couple, but if
We're
it's
gonna
that
get
time-
pushed. We're gonna get pushed.
I'll bring them push.
Okay, we need to like literally pray for set time. I need heals.
Behind
Thank
you! Behind you!
Oh no!
Tight!
Yeah. Try to go through.
Right.
Hey, I'm following you guys.
Which
I'll
way?
follow you guys. You guys are already going that way. You guys are already going the right way. All good. This is not very catch money.
There we go.
I'm gonna try and throw EMP. Please stop moving. There we go. Not you, by the way.
Looks good on you.
I'm staying back.
Keep it together.
We are at MM. Go and just blast them. They're all aggroed on you guys still. Listen here, you little shit. I'll have you know I play a lot of vanilla. You're not getting past me. Holy shit.
They're getting past you.
Are they actually?
Yeah.
Yeah, just do before it gets past me. I can't just run back. Fuck me, dude.
Oh, boom.
No.
If I need to catch up, though, also let me know because I can't really afford to turn back sometimes.
Fence.
Wall.
Yep, thank you. I was just about to ask about that. Maybe get 1. I might get 1 here. Yeah. Nice. Good shit.
They came through.
Blocking.
Back up.
I'm peeling.
Alright. Oh, I can't take any more hits.
Fence, look out.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Your split.
Thank you.
Oh,
Man. We gotta get Patata.
Oh, I'm a separate from
trying to
Patata,
come
yeah.
back through with the Patata.
Oh, hi. Oh my god, I should have healed you. Just don't. Yeah, just.
Run,
No.
Patata, run.
I need to kill this. We need to kill this. You can't take the hit. Or I mean, you could, but I'd rather you not.
Alright, you guys are going into the corner.
Okay.
You have a Scrake right in front of you right there.
Move.
Patata has 3
Go.
rage flesh pounds on him.
Yeah, we need to circle back to Patata. Bone.
I'm coming.
Bone's dealing with the Scrake.
Patata, go! There's another, there's a 4th on you. That's wall.
I'm like right here. Oh my fucking god.
Bit of self-medication.
Dude, that
I
fucking
can just grab my spare. Eli, can you guard me and I'll grab my spare?
I can
Can you meet in the
try.
basement?
Like that? Damn it!
That was
How many
dangerous. I don't,
flesh pounds are there?
I don't know.
I'm seeing
1,
one,
2, 3.
2 more.
Alright,
The rage
I'm
are coming at
heading,
Illith.
heading to the basement now with my spares.
Oh, that's not good.
Way better.
Just those 3 that are around you.
Oh, you are such an asshole. I fucking took that hit.
On my way, Elliot.
Looks like 3
Just
pounds.
keep going the direction you're going.
Crazy!
Watch out for the stairs.
Ooh, that was a crit too.
Hurry up and get over it. Get over
Yep.
it.
Watch out. Go, go.
Alright, start whenever, go.
Your back is clear.
Thank you. Get back. No, you fucking
I'm
shit.
taking it.
Okay.
Get through that choke point. Get through the in front of the truck.
Nice takedown, dude.
Get through there. Get through there.
Hey, say that shit again. Say that shit to my face.
Get through there. Get through there.
Are you? Why is the shit behind us?
No, you said say that shit again to your face. I just did.
Oh, you
God,
fucking
you don't get any of
bitch.
my jokes. I'm
I just
funny,
don't get
okay?
pussy. What? So, what's the weather like over there? Nice. Start whenever. Shit.
Cal fun time.
I'm
Again.
not seeing the other ones. Oh, there's one.
I missed my parries. We don't talk about it.
Enjoy.
Wow.
If it ain't raining, it ain't training. I need
That
it.
went pretty crazy, pretty fast.
Yeah, it's crazy how the environment of the map could really screw you sometimes. That fence, when they got separated,
Wait up.
they
New
picked
maggot.
and they didn't really move as a group. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, definitely.
Reloading. Cover me.
They did a really good job of just like kind of like just pulling it out at the end, right? Like just regrouping, and yeah, we lost, 4 out of the 6 players, but we gotta deal with what we got. And Illith and Bonepound did a really good job. Glad they pulled it out. We're here to the boss wave. Unfortunately, that kite may have hurt them a lot on time. It's what kites tend to do sometimes. This is why you want to try to avoid kiting. But hey, they made it work anyways, and we're getting to the boss, who is Meowtea. And I think Meowtea is an awesome boss for many reasons. And yeah, they cannot underestimate Meowtea. Those of you who have played Meowtea in vanilla pubs really know that Meowtea can just ruin games. And we've seen Matriarch be very mean in this round. So let's see how Matriarch is this time.
A family affair. Had to stick your noses in. This would go so much faster if you just ended this. More serious plans. Isn't plasma intriguing? The human boss is high.
Now they do have Illith up there with his shield, kind of just holding Matriarch there. That's something Zerkers with the Mesa shield can do. And Matriarch did get a chain lightning down here. They have to be careful for this move here. FreedSnipers as a firebug, just kind of eating the fire. Oh man, these Edar's causing a little bit of havoc, but Matriarch's health is getting down.
Even the best occasionally requires some
Illith doing a good job holding Matriarch there. Matriarch falling over. She may need a life alert.
Look at those
There
achievements.
she goes. And we love to see it. We love to see achievements. You know, we have special achievements here for CD servers, for turbo servers. It's great. Really well done. Did a good job on that boss. That was really good recovery from that ending wave 10 Giga that really hurt him. Let's take a look at these stats at the end here. Illeth leading the way with 328,000 damage and 93 large zits. Really impressive. Also Benchwarmer as the commando, leading the way in kills, and Patata with 3,000. This is the most healing done we've seen at the end of a game. 3,600 heals given, right? That's pretty good right there. And of course, the most important stat of them all, Meow, right?
Of course, yes.
Of course. Zed stomped.
stomped
2
her.
Zeds stomped by Illeth. Excellent work. And let's see who would like to come in for the end game interview.
Boxy and Illith.
Boxy and Illith, you got it. Yes, and I would also like to point out this is the most Zed stomped we have seen in a match so far. Okay, I'm gonna drag Illith and Boxy in here for us. All right, Illith. Here we are, Illith and BoxyScorpion.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome. Thank you for joining us for this interview.
Our pleasure.
So let's start it off by just give me how do you feel overall about your performance today?
I'll let Boxy go first.
Pretty great. Yeah, it was. I think it went really well. Like,
Mhm.
it was a pretty I think this round was pretty difficult, so just got to get through it.
Yeah, this map is tough.
Yeah.
So my heart is kind of like racing right now because I'm actually just like
I bet.
genuinely so fucking happy. Like I'm like simping for my fucking team. I'm so happy for them. Like it was just like during that when we were holding wave 6 the objective the trench.
Mhm.
Holy shit. We have never done it as clean as that, and that was all my team.
Yeah.
That was all them just going fucking ham. Like I'm over here just like, ha, club go beer, you know, and everyone's over here just like macking heads. You know, Freed is like hitting the nastiest heat waves, getting lucky with the fucking Zed-splosions, and just holding shit down. You know, and then there's just my dumbass just going "Ah," the whole time. Like it was so good. I'm just like super happy. Sorry. Anyways, yeah.
No problem. Give me your thought process behind going with a medic run. We've seen no medic runs across the board up into your team. I was excited to see. Yes, my favorite word, excited. I was excited to see a medic run. Tell me why you chose a medic.
So this time around, so last match I did want to play Zerker, and I talked to my team about this. And with that being the case, and I believe us wanting to so there's been this weird luck of my internet shutting out for like a couple days at the beginning of each match. Like it happened last week and it happened this week. And while I was not at practice, they kind of were like, this would be a really sick map for Firebug. And I was like, okay, but I'm like, I really want to Zerk too. I'm like, but Zerk Firebug though is kind of dirty. It's kind of dirty. And so I talked to Patata and I was like, hey, I love your demo, but I want everyone to kind of switch it up. Like, what else would you be interested in playing? And they're like, hey, they'll do some medic. And I was like, shit, perfect. And it just kind of happened like that. It wasn't like, oh yeah, we definitely need a medic for this. Like I had been practicing without a medic as Zerk, which it's much you can play much less. You have to play much less aggressively. You know, shouts out Kusu. But like, it just kind of all kind of fell into place the way it did. Our entire comp was kind of like based. I'll admit this round was kind of based around what like I wanted to play. If I'm being completely honest, is I wanted to play Zerk and I wanted a Firebug. Ask a little about this. And what's it called? And like Boxy originally plays Gunslinger, but I asked if they could play Sharp, and holy fuck, Boxy, Boxy fucking. I don't know. I'm starting to believe Boxy plays every perk now, but
Yeah. Hey, you all did a really good job. One thing we were all having fun watching was the combination of Berserker and Firebug back there on the stairs of that lane. And something I noticed, it was a little bit different. You seem to be getting a lot more large Zed attention on that back lane, rather than it all just kind of dumping on the front lane. Was that something you were looking to do? Were you looking to push up and get the attention of more larges, or was that just coincidental?
I think that was surely coincidental. Because I did notice that those stairs are cursed. I'll tell you that much. They're fucking cursed. I got Goomba'd twice during practice, and I had at least, I want to say, 10 flesh pounds like go Ninja Gaiden on me, jumping over me on the staircase, literally jumping over me, then boxing me in. It was awful. Sorry, I'm just holding back some words right now. I'm gonna close chat. But understandable. But no, it was really just coincidence. Really, the only thing that was really more intentional was Boxy, Ryan, and Bone decided to play up a little further in that lane as to allow more space in between us in case either of us got sandwiched.
Yeah, we were originally holding like pretty much next to the pillar, but that wasn't really giving us enough space to like kite backwards. So like if there was a rage or something, you know, if we, when we pushed up further, we had a little bit more time to de-rage and then do a takedown.
Yeah, definitely. For the front side of that hold did get that push there at the end. Take me through your thought process as that front was getting pushed. I know it was wave 10, right? And what was going through your head, and how were you trying to escape or deal with that situation?
It was the worst timing possible. I was in the middle of picking up a spare, and I turned around and there was a guy. So I had, I think, 1 or 2 freezes, and we just did our best with it, but I think we knew we were going to get pushed, so it was just about trying to get out as quickly as possible. But yeah, I think we did it pretty well. Like, I think illeth did pretty well to like recover it.
Yeah, you all recovered pretty steadfast.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, like, yeah, it was rough, but we did it.
Yeah, we were in your comms for the war room, right? And we listened to you all call that kind of end there, and then, you know, I found it funny that, you know, you were still kind of joking around, you know, while it was like a way of like, and I don't mean it in a bad way, right? You were joking around to kind of just keep everyone calm on your team and just like, let's get out of this, guys, you know? And yeah, y'all did a good job of really regrouping and getting out of that, because that was a very hairy situation, very dicey situation.
Admittedly, I do have an issue with talking too much. It's probably apparent with the interviews. And it's something that even somebody on my team, I want, just for the sake of it, somebody on my team has called out that I do talk too much sometimes, even like during like important moments, and it's something I'm like working on. But moreover, that in that moment, it's more just like I really do. Like, that sounds so fucking corny. I just believe in my team. Okay, it was Ryan. Ryan was pointing out that it was really distracting sometimes when I was talking a lot, you know, which is fair. The urge to tell illeth to shut the fuck up. Anyways, yes, but that was more just like to let everybody know, like, we're good. We're fine. Like, it's scary right now, but once we get out there, once we're on the kite, we're chilling. I'll get in the back and I'll just face tank, and you guys just go ham, you know. Right. And like it ended up working out. We just had, I think, just a couple of unfortunate deaths. Just that some of those choke points are just really fucked. You know what I mean?
Really messed up. Slaughterhouse is a mean map. Those
that it is.
Mean.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, that wave 10, wave 10 was just we tried.
Yeah. Did you practice that wave 10 objective, or were you just like, did you just see it and you were like, we're just gonna do the regular hold?
I'll let Boxy explain that one.
Yeah, we did. I think a little bit, right? Like, and you came up with something else, but I don't know if you want to share that. But like, we had went with a little bit of a meme strat, but we weren't sure if it was going to work. But
you calling it you thought it was a meme strat? You thought I was just like I mean, we are called SoftThrow Incorporated, right? So we had this. What Boxy's talking about is we had this idea. On if you're looking out to the exit of the warehouse from Wave 10 objective, I had everybody hold on the railing like a firing squad while I sat down there and aggroed everything. And if I was pushed up just enough and I could maintain my position, everything from every opening comes to me, which would crowd all the Zeds, making for easy extensions and allow everyone to just absolutely like decimate the larges that are in my face. So the only thing I was swinging at was larges, and I was just keeping my parry up because I was just blocking trash Zeds.
Right.
And it was working, but as soon as there were a lot of larges and I was taking a lot of hits, I would get knocked back so far that things would start coming to the left. It would draw attention off of the firing squad, and then that would put less pressure on my lane, which allows me to get pushed back even more, and then we eventually sandwich. So it was something we didn't get a lot of time to practice.
Yeah.
But it was more of like a theory craft that we had. But we did try a lot of attempts to hold it, and to no avail was it ever consistent. Like we were able to do it, but it was just not consistent enough that we're like, like we at least want to get a full completion. It'd be cool if we did it, all 5 objectives. But at the same time, I think we'd all rather just at least get a completion,
Yeah, definitely.
blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, definitely. Fair enough. Now, before I ask about MVPs, I do want to ask one more question about the boss wave. Give me a little bit of insight into your strategy and how you dealt with Matriarch. I noticed you in there kind of just blocking Matriarch and just kind of just having her stand there. And I also noticed that Freed just kind of ate one of those Matriarch beams, but since he was a firebug, he was able to kind of deal with that fire damage. So give me a little bit of insight into that strategy.
Well, first of all, that's really presumptuous. Freed was just hungry. Second of all, the block, just such a dry joke. I'm so sorry, but yeah, Freed. That was one of our things, is we knew we had Maddie, and also it was Slaughterhouse. It was like, this is even more reason to run Firebug, which that was the whole thing. Worst case scenario, I sit in the front with the shield out, and tank as much as I can, or Freed just puts his fucking face in front of a plasma cannon, which both work. So we had that in mind. And we basically kind of had the same kind of concept as Wave 10 objective, is just keep the firing squad up there. They can take cover. I can tank, and Freed can take specifically the plasma cannon. And pretty much we just wail on her. We actually managed to get enough knockdown power on her at one point. That was kind of wild. But yeah, it was a pretty simple, just burst. There's no better affliction than death. Just murder.
Yeah.
It was kind of brainless, but it works.
Indeed. And lastly, before we sign off for the end of round 3, I would like each of you to pick an MVP from your team.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say maybe bench for the extensions. I think all through practice he was really consistent, and he would just hit extensions that you wouldn't think you'd think there was nothing, but he would just pull something out of nothing. Kind of interesting, but yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it short and say I really do think that was Ryan Benchwarmer with the extensions. We've had some very finicky runs, but I don't know what Ryan did this time around. But man pulled out 8 extensions per Z time proc. It was what? I felt like I was playing with auto extends on. Props to Ryan for just clutching the fuck out of Mando. It was insane. There were I could count on more than my just 2 hands how many times that time saved us, because Ryan was able to just clutch and keep it.
Yeah, definitely. Well, thank you two for playing for us. Thank you for joining us in the interview. Thank you to your entire team for a great last match in this round 3. So this is the last match of round 3. So stay tuned for round 4. Well, I guess it's the playoffs actually, which starts next week, and then next weekend we will have more matches for you. It is going to be really exciting. There are some teams that may get lucky and not have to play the first round of the playoffs, but we'll see as the points tally up who that's going to be. On behalf of the crew, me, Meowtea, and Melon, thank you very, very much to the crowd for watching, and we will see you next time. Cheers.
GG's. Gaming. Play our game and take care now.